12.2 is where we are going to start. And let's look at the list here. There's a whole bunch of new things that have recently been released, but guess what? There will be more later this year. 12.3 will be the next release. We'll talk about that here in a second. I'm going to pick a favorite of this list and talk about it a little bit. And I'm going to give Emily and Kirsten some time to pick a favorite as well. And whenever we do this, they never know, oh goodness, Rick is going to pick the one that I want to talk about. So I'm going to go sideways, and I'm actually going to pick the lower cost with backup to archive storage down at the bottom. We're going to talk about this here in a little bit. I love this type of flexibility. This is something new in the market. We're going to show you this a little bit in the user interface where you can build a capacity tier or build a scale-out backup repository without a capacity tier going right to archive storage. So the scale-out backup repository innovating really well when it comes to adding additional flexibility options. Really excited for that. So I'll go to Emily next. Emily, do you have a favorite 12.2 highlight that you want to talk about?
I mean, there's so many, considering how many updates were actually part of this release. But I think my favorite right now is the Palo Alto integration, mostly just because, I mean, if we start thinking about the way that we're trying to help to bring together our security analysts as well as the backup teams to be able to ensure that they know, if ransomware hits, that they have a way to have a better communication channel between them. That Palo Alto Network's new application for Veeam is going to be critical. And I know there's so many customers out there that were waiting for them to be added on. So excited we were able to deliver that this year.
Indeed. And if you think about it, this was one of those scenarios where we really did a lot through 2023, but that momentum is still going into 2024. And you will see more as we go forward. All right, next up, Kirsten, on this list, do you have a favorite before we go into some of the details?
Yeah, I would say really the freedom to choose, right? If you've been with Veeam for, years now, we really did start off as a VMware backup solution, but over the years, we've really been able to protect VMware, Hyper-V, physical servers, cloud workloads, and we've been able to actually migrate, a Veeam agent for Windows to Hyper-V, to vSphere, and then take that a next step further and go to AWS or Azure. And now we've added even more capabilities with that, being able to protect more hypervisors like Proxmox VE, KVM environments, and Nutanix. So really giving you that ability to choose whether you're, staying with VMware or you're transitioning to Proxmox or you're running in the cloud. You're just going to be able to protect your data no matter where it resides.
Yeah, fair points on all of that. And again, these are the highlights. And this is definitely built in those rules of 3 when it comes to different categories of 12.2.